Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to color from World of Wonders while I talk to you guys really quick about some new things on my channel. First, remember, if you like this video, to give it a thumbs up so that I know what type of videos to bring you guys in the near future. If you want to see more adult coloring videos like this one, please subscribe to my channel. Subscribing really helps in supporting my channel and gives me the ability to get my channel in front of as many adult coloring YouTubers as possible. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I upload more adult coloring videos. In the description box is where you can find a link to my Facebook group where we do color alongs, live coloring chats, and coloring giveaways if you want to join us over there. In the description box is where you can also find a link to my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter if you would like to follow me on one of those. Now let's have some fun and get into this video. So as I said before, I'm going to be coloring the cake. I'm going to be coloring a page from World of Wonders by Johanna Basford. And I'm going to be using my Crayola pencils here. And I haven't used these Crayola pencils on my channel yet. So let's have a look at the page that I'll be coloring. So I'm going to be coloring this cake right here. And I think I'm going to make it looks like it should be like a lemon lime cake. So that's what I'm going to try to make it look like. As I said before, I'm going to use my Crayola pencils here. And like I said before, I have not used my Crayola pencils on my channel yet. And I actually don't use my Crayola pencils much. And I need to start using them more. So if you guys want me to do a review of these pencils and a swatching, I already swatched them, but I can show you my swatching of them and do a review of them. Let me know in the comments and I will get that video to you guys. So there's some new things happening on YouTube, and I just made this video. It's just going to be a short video because it's not going to take me long to discuss what I want to talk to you about, the new things on YouTube that's happening. But I'm going to get my pencils out first before I talk to you guys exactly what I want to talk to you guys about. So I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so you guys can see the cake more. So I'm zoomed in a little more. I'll try to make sure it's zoomed in really good here. There, it's zoomed in a little more. So yeah, as I was saying, there is some new things going on YouTube that I wanted to discuss with you guys. And I thought to myself, you know, why not just make a video so that you guys will be informed of what's going on, because I like to have my viewers informed of what I'm doing and not just wondering like, okay, what's going on and why is this happening. But I don't know if everyone knows yet, because I don't know when this happened, but I just happened to look on my phone one day and saw a new feature from YouTube. And so they've added a new feature for its viewers, and it's called YouTube Shorts, SHORTS, Shorts. And basically what it is short videos which are 60 seconds long, and it's just videos that people make, kind of like almost like TikTok but not like TikTok. I mean, it's basically almost the same thing. Like TikTok and like how Instagram have Reels. YouTube now has what they call Shorts, and it's just 60-second short videos. So what I've done to my channel is added some things to go on shorts, because this gives me the ability to be able to get videos in front of more YouTuber subscribers. So I've added that feature also to my channel, and I've added some short videos to be watched. And basically my short videos, if you have not seen them, or if you guys have seen them already, is basically sped up versions of me coloring something, a quick video of a sped up version of my video, basically, is what my shorts are. And I'm going to be adding shorts to my channel once a week. So I wanted to let you guys know that, if you were wondering what's going on and why is her video so short all of a sudden, it's just that I'm adding shorts. I'm not changing, and I'm using, I didn't say what color I'm using red, and that's what it's called in Crayola, it's just red. I'm not changing my channel, and I'm not stopping doing regular videos. I'm still going to do my regular videos that comes out 3 times a week. If you guys haven't noticed, my schedule is I do upload videos 3 times a week: Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. And I'll also now be adding on shorts, which will be a sped up version of me coloring something. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, so you guys would know what exactly was going on. Because I didn't want you to think like, hey, what is she doing? I don't like this. Or so for the ones that don't want to watch shorts, I still have regular videos that I'll be posting. So I'm going to go to another color, and I'm going to go to melon, and I'm just going to add that on the tip of these flowers. So another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is that I'm almost at 100 subscribers. I'm more than halfway there. It's taken me a long time to get to where I'm at now. So I'm almost at 80 now. But my goal is to get 100 subscribers, hopefully soon. I'm hoping within a month or so. And once I hit that milestone, I wanted to do my first giveaway on here on my channel. And I haven't decided how I'm going to do the giveaway yet. But I don't want you guys to think that I haven't. I know you guys are wondering, like, wait, she hasn't done any giveaways yet, and on her channel it says giveaways. Well, I just was waiting until I had enough people and enough subscribers to actually do a giveaway. So I'll celebrate 100 subscribers when I get 100 subscribers. And I will be hosting a giveaway. And I can't wait to do that with you guys. I don't know exactly what the rules are going to be yet. So I haven't thought that far. I already know what I want to give away, but I don't want to reveal that yet either until I actually do it, so it can be a surprise. But that's something else new that will be coming to my channel very soon. I'm just putting this pink on the tips of these flowers. So yeah, I can't wait to do that with you guys. Another thing that's coming to my channel is, well, I don't know if you can consider it on my channel, but I will be uploading the video to my channel. I'm going to start back doing live videos again. I had to stop for a while. If you're in my Facebook group, I wrote something in my Facebook group explaining that I had to stop doing live videos, and I had just started doing them. I only did 2 of them, but the equipment that I had to do live videos was not really working for me to do live videos. It was very laggy and very slow. So I had to make a decision to stop doing videos and wait till I got better equipment to bring you guys better live videos. And the reason why I want to do live videos is because I want to be able to connect with my subscribers and also teach things that I know during live, and you guys can ask me questions as we go along and color stuff together. So I'll be coming back with lives, I think, within a week or so. So if you want to check me out there on live, I'm going to do my first live again on Facebook, and then hopefully we'll rotate from Facebook to Instagram to Facebook, and see where I get the most people watching. Would it be on Facebook or would it be on Instagram? I want to test out both. So the first live will be on Facebook. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I finally got some new equipment now. And so I'm going to go to a different color. And I'm going to go to a green color to do the leaves. This is forest green. And I'm just going to put that on the leaves. So I finally got some new equipment that will be able to handle me doing live videos. So please join me there. And I'll also put out event notice of what time, which I was doing my lives at 2 o'clock, so I think I'm going to keep the 2 o'clock on Sundays is when I'll be doing my lives. So I'm hoping within the next couple of Sundays here, I'll do my first live again. And for those who don't know where that will be, that's in my Facebook group. And if you need a link, my tongue is tied today. It's like it was very hard for me to speak all of a sudden. But if you need the link to my Facebook group, it's in the description box. Will be in the description box for those who want to join me on live or just want to join the Facebook group. So I'm going to go to another color, and the next color is going to be this yellow green. So Crayola pencils are very they're nice pencils to be how they are, but to be as cheap as they are, budget pencils. They're not bad, but you don't get a lot of pigment and you definitely don't get a lot of layers. But I need to use them more often, and I think I'm going to maybe use them for this whole page since I haven't used my Crayolas. But again, I can do a review for you guys if you want to know about the Crayolas and how they work compared to your artist grade pencils. And I'm just adding this lighter green on the tip of those leaves. And so now I'm going to go to another color, and I'm going to do the lemon and limes. And so I think I'm going to do a lime, and I'm going to do a lime green. This is lime green. And so I'm just going to do the outer side of this lime. But yeah, so there's new things coming to my channel, and I'm excited. I'm excited to do this with you guys. I like doing this, and I really enjoy it. And I really appreciate all the love that you guys show and all the support. I really, really do. So I thought you guys at least deserve to know why there are short videos on my channel. And I didn't want you to get worried and say, oh no, she's changing up how she's doing things. Because a lot of people do not like change. So the lemon, I think I'm going to use this color here, and it's going to be golden yellow. Another thing about the Crayolas is that they have some really pretty colors. You guys will be amazed at the pretty colors that Crayola has. So I thought this cake looked like a lemon and lime cake. So I decided to do it that color. I'm going to do the inside of this lime color, lemon yellow. And so I guess the reason why I think that they've added shorts is to kind of add something like what TikTok and Instagram has. But it definitely gives YouTubers the ability to be able to get its videos, shorter videos, in front of a lot of people. I put up a short video last week, a couple of short videos last week of some sped up videos that I already had out that I just didn't have on my channel. But I had put some of them on Facebook as like an advertisement of, the whole video. My very first video did so well, and it's doing so well. It has the most views that all of my videos, out of every video that I've done so far. This short video has the most views. And it's like in the 800s already. So I was surprised to see that. So now I'm going to just add some yellow to the top of this cake. And I think I'm going to put like half of it yellow and half of it like a lime color. And you could barely see that green. That green is so light that I might have to add some more green to that. Let me look. That's the one thing about their colors, that they're so light. The pigment is very light. So I'm just adding a darker green around there. So that we know it's actually green. And so now I'm going to add the green to the bottom of the cake. And I'm going to go back to the lime green. And I'm just going to blend that into the yellow. It's so light. I don't know if you guys can even see it show up. On camera, it's so light. I might have to actually add some darker green to it just so you can see it. Maybe I'll just add like a hint of darker green. So I'm just doing this really light with my yellow green and see if I can get a little more darker, just so we can see the difference in the color. Okay. So I think that's about as dark as it's gonna get. I'm just going over it again with that lime green to blend that green in there. Like I said, you're not going to get many layers with Crayola. You're just not. I think I think I can only get 2 layers. I don't think this is even really going down. So I'll just leave it like that. I'll add a little darker yellow to the edges. So I'm just darkening it up along the edges so that it can stand out more. And I'm going to take the same color and put some yellow and lime green in these little bitty parts. And so now I'm going to take the lime green again and put it in these little small parts. So I'm going to take my darker green and go around, it's a yellow green, and go around those green areas with just a little bit of it, like the top part, just so it can stand out some. There. And so now I'm going to do the same thing to this lemon again, because this lemon is so light. I just want it to stand out a little more. So I'm basically putting this yellow green on top of what I put. And I'm going in with a little more pressure. So now I'm going to do the cake stand, and I think that's going to be a blue. So I'm going to take Pacific blue, and I'm going to just put it on the ends. And then lighten up as I go out. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other end, darken on the tips and then lighten up as I go out. And then I'm going to do the same thing right here. I'm going to put it dark at the top, then lighten it up as I go out. And I'm going to do the same thing for the corners of down here. So I'm going to take my next color, which is going to be Blue Boat. And I'm just going to put that in the middle of there. And I'm just doing a light shade of it. And then I'm going to do the same thing down here. And the same thing here. And I'm basically just slightly shading it in and mixing it up into that other blue. And so now I'm going to mix that a little more so you can see the change in it. I'm just mixing this just a little more. So now I'm just going to shade this one in. And I'm doing light pressure because I don't want it to be too dark right here. I kind of want it to be a different shade. And so when you're trying to get different shades with the same color, you can just change your pressure. And by changing your pressure, you can get different shades of the same color. So that's a trick to learn, especially when you have a limited palette. Like I'm using on this a limited palette. You just want to change your pressure. And so I'm going to add some dark areas to that. And I think I'm just going to go back to my Pacific blue. And I'm going to add some dark to the edge. So I'm just basically going to outline it a little bit. And I'm not really putting much pressure because I don't want it to be hard pressure. I want it to look like it's blended in there. And I'm just going to go to the other end and do the same thing. So I'm just basically giving the picture a little bit of depth so that it's not flat looking. And by outlining the edges is how you do that. Let's give it a little depth, dimension. There. Now see how it has a little more dimension to it and it doesn't look as flat as it looked at first. And so I think I'm just going to darken this end up again because it doesn't seem as dark as that end. There. And there is my cake. so I can do a quick little background. And I'm just taking turquoise and I'm shading in with the flat of the pencil. So I'm holding the pencil flat like this so I don't get stop and go marks. And when you hold it like this, you won't get stop and go marks, and you can shade very much easier without getting scratchy look. And it helps with light pressure. So I also have my hand way back here instead of up there. So if you want to know how to shade in something, that's how you do it. And so I'm barely touching the paper. I'm like tickling the paper. I'm not really touching the paper. And so I'm just going to do this very lightly. And I'm just going to make a box and just give it a little small background, just so that the cake doesn't look plain by itself. And if that's, you can always do that for a background when you have something really small. I mean, you can do it for bigger pictures too, but smaller pictures are easier. And I basically just chose a lighter blue than what's in this cake stand. Like a sky blue, but this says turquoise, but it looks like a sky blue to me. And it doesn't take long to do this. Instead of having such a plain background, you can do this really quickly and have your picture stand out a little more. So I know you can barely see it on camera, but it is something there, and it's because I'm tickling, literally just tickling the page. You don't want pressure and you don't want stop and go marks. So you just build up the color. I'm going to build up the color, but I'm not going to press hard to build up the color. I'm just going to layer to build up the color. And like I said, with Crayolas, you're not going to get many layers. So I'm just going to go this way so I can make a straight line. And I'm just going to press just a little harder so I can get a line there. And the same here. Now I have a line. And so now you just want to blend in that line. So you're still going to tickle the page with your pencil on top of that line. And that's basically how you would make a background if you wanted to make a whole background of a coloring. This is how you would do it. And I wanted to show you guys that because I haven't really shown you guys how to make a whole background without having scratchy look. So that was a little tutorial I just gave you in this cake. So I'm going to get some of that blue back there. Okay. So I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but it's just a very light blue color. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it that way, but I'm going to add some white gel pen. So I have my white Uniball gel pen here, Signal Uniball, and I'm just going to add some highlights where these dots are. Let me get this started first before I do that. Okay. So now I'm just going to add a couple of dots. On the sides. I don't know if you can see that, but I can zoom in just a little more so you guys can see it. Then I'm going to add some dots to this side. See, when I stop, my pen stops. There. You're going to add a few right here. And then I'm just going to add some down on the side here. So you can basically add them wherever you feel like adding them. And I'm going to add some inside of the lemon. Maybe on the line of the lemon. So now I'm going to also add a darker blue on top of the light blue. So I'm just going to take my Pacific blue and just make circles. And you just go around the circle. You don't press hard, you just go lightly around the circle. And I'm just putting these circles wherever I feel like they should go. There's no wrong or right. It's however you feel like you want it to look. But when you do the circles, just make sure you follow. You don't want a line. You want to scrumble around the circle. You don't want a hard line. You want to scrumble around the circle. So you put the circle and then you scrumble around the circle. And so now I'm just going to go over those circles and make sure they're scrumbled bigger once I get the circles there. I like to scrumble around them so they don't look just like circles. They look like they're fading out a little bit. So this one kind of looks like a circle, so I'm going to scrumble around it so it doesn't look like that. There. And now we have a cute little design. So I'm going to zoom out so you guys can see the whole picture. So there, that's how our cake is looking. And we have our little design background in the back. I want to thank you guys for joining me, and also don't forget to subscribe and hit your notification bell. And thank you for joining me. Have a colorful day. Bye.